and just talk, kind of like a podcast almost, maybe. Um, this is just a 2K season I've been working on. I've been playing games and just talking about like the Sixers, just anything that comes to mind. I don't know how often I may be doing this, if at all. This is how the season's been going so far. Um, I think I've played 47 games out of 82, a little bit over halfway. Um, got a pretty good hot streak, and then just rather recently I've been losing a couple of games. The games just really differ. Like look at this. Like this week, I had was it 77 to 70, and like 2 games later, I played a 110 to 91. I mean, I play 6 minute quarters, so like it's just really different. That game, I just like hit every single shot, and the Grizzlies were like in a rush to get buckets or something. I don't know, but it was really fun. We got a game to get against Boston. I've lost all 3 games I played against the Celtics so far this year. Just for whatever reason, I cannot beat them. So today I'm gonna try and beat them. Uh, Here's what we got going on so far: Boston, Atlanta, Orlando, Atlanta, OKC, Houston, Clippers, Minnesota, the Lakers, Blazers, Jazz, Rockets, Nets, Cavs. That's what I got going so far in the upcoming schedule. I'm on a 2 game win streak, 4 out of 5. Here are the standings right now. I don't know what it is, but this game apparently thinks the Hawks are going to be like the best team ever. Uh, that's what the standings are. A 1.5 game lead on the 30 seed. Nets, I got all the rosters updated and everything, and the Nets are like only 4 games above 500, surprisingly. Uh, it's a pretty close race. Miami, Chicago's not that far behind. I think they're 4 games out of a playoffs. Excuse me, 5 games out of a playoff spot. The Knicks and the Hornets, like like the Pacers, Knicks, and Hornets, like at the very bottom of the league. And in the West, it's a little different. Golden State's actually up at the top, surprisingly. Um, Blazers, Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, Grizzlies. The Minnesota Timberwolves are actually doing really good for themselves. Mavericks, Suns are doing pretty good. They're actually on an 8 game win streak, so that's good for them. Actually, Dallas was like the 2 seed like not that long ago in this simulation. Now they're all the way down to the 8 seed, surprisingly. Um, Suns and the Jazz, the top 2 seeds in the West this year, aren't even the top 8 in this simulation. I started this back in like December, just like went on and off. Um, this is what I got. We're gonna play a game, and I'll probably just start talking about the Sixers that they got coming up tonight. What am I doing? What we got here? Got the Celtics. Um, Gotta set the lineups. So the 76ers have about 8 games left on the season. They've got a really easy schedule. Like I mean, really easy. Tonight they're on the road against the Chicago Bulls. Um, Tips off in about an hour and a half from when I'm doing this. Um, they played the San Antonio Spurs last night, and like to say, like, things did not go well at all. We were up by like 10 or 15 for a good portion of the game. Then come the fourth quarter, they just made it close. They didn't take the lead, I don't think, which is good, but they kept it close. They didn't have any DeMar DeRozan, I know that. I don't think they had Patty Mills, Derek White, and a few other guys. They were really undermanned, and we just really kept it a lot closer than it should have been. Um, but you gotta do what you gotta do. The Flyers are up 2-0 on the Pittsburgh Penguins. It's a dub, but I really don't care for the Flyers. I'll cover them another day. Uh, yeah. So right now the Sixers, I'm doing this right now, have a half game lead over the Nets. They have a game in hand on Brooklyn, so that's good. Uh, the Sixers have 8 games left. Only one of those teams, only one of those games are against teams above 500. Uh, and that's the Miami Heat. The Sixers have 4 games out of 8 left that are against teams that are in the bottom 3 of the league, literally. They have 2 games against the Magic to finish out the year. They got a game against the Rockets and the game against the Pistons. Each have 20 wins or less. That's a dub. While the Nets, they have the Bucks again tomorrow, the Mavericks and the Nuggets. All 3 of those games are on the road for them. And like I said, we have the tiebreaker over Brooklyn, so I really like our odds of getting the 1 seed. But that doesn't really matter when it comes to playoff time. I want the 1 seed really bad because I would much rather shit. Dub. It's a 3. I'd rather have the 1 seed and play a team like Atlanta or New York in the second round, maybe even Miami or Boston instead of possibly playing the Bucks in the second round. I'd rather have to wait to the conference finals if we even make it that far. But I'd rather have the Nets deal with them. So whoever they play in a tough series and whoever would theoretically play against us would have that hard fought series and just be really tired. And what am I doing? Why is Tatum wide open? Oh, just for the record, I am really bad at 2K, so you're probably gonna laugh at me if you watch this video. If anybody's even gonna watch this video. Oh, what the hell? Okay, it doesn't matter. You made it. Um, the Sixers, I think, need to get on a hot start tonight. The Bulls don't have Levine, and I'm not sure if Vucevic is playing or not. Why did they switch? Like, I mean, like, come on. Um, this is pretty boring, but I'm just doing this because I'm bored. Uh, they really need to get clicking tonight. Sixers' remaining schedule is as follows. They play at home. No, not. They play on the road against the Bulls tonight. They got the Rockets on Wednesday, and then after that, it's the Pelicans and Pistons. And then we go on the road to play the Pacers and the Heat. And we finish off the year with 2 straight back-to-back home games against the Orlando Magic. So what I'm thinking is once we get past that Miami game, we get to the last 4 games of the regular season, and we have, I want to say 2 guaranteed wins, but I'm not going to say that because the Sixers will probably blow it. As I'm saying this, Claude Drew just scored a goal, and the Flyers lead 3-0 over the Penguins. That's a dub, but like I said, I'll cover the Flyers another day. They are really making me mad right now. Um, this is not meant to be like entertainment or anything. I'm just talking into the mic, and as my thoughts come in, I'm just talking about them. I don't know, just something different. Why is my bench coming in already? Like, I don't know. Oh wow, he missed it. Like I said, I'm really bad at 2K, so you're probably gonna laugh at a lot of gameplay tonight. Why is he? I didn't want him. Whatever. We'll go with it. I want a 3 here. I want a 3 ball. That's. There we go. In there. Look at that. Boom. Dwight Howard. Uh, Sixers should have an easy win tonight. But like I said, we said that last night, and that didn't turn out well. Uh, last night the Phillies, they should have tied the game, but the ball hit it was okay. Let me start over there. Ninth inning, the Phillies were down 8-4. They got a run. I wasn't really watching the game last night, but all right. I don't know why Kevin Harlan's going nuts over that dunk, but we'll go with it. Uh, wait, what the fuck? All right, whatever. Uh, it was 8-5. Runners on the corners. Reese Hoskins just smacks it all the way out to center to right field. It looked like a home run at first, but when you look closely, it hit the railing and it bounced back, so they ruled it a not home run. And which ground rule double, 2 runs scored, and 8-7. Bryce Harper came in and struck out the very next pitch. And what the fuck? That's like 2 seconds, not even 3. But Philly fans were not happy about it, and I kind of would. I don't really expect them to be happy about it, but Philly fans kind of pissed me off when, like, they made the right call, and they just think they're getting cheated, which they weren't. I agree. I mean, the rules are the rules. Um, I'm running out of things to talk about, so I'll probably just get on to be bored. So I'm just going to talk just my gameplay. Matisse Thybulle. I want him in. Look at that. Boom. Oh, what the hell? I'll put it back up. Went in. All right, that's good. Uh, PS4 only really records for like 15 minutes for some stupid reason. So I'm timing this out. What else can I talk about? I'll talk about the Flyers in a bit. Oh no, I'm not really paying attention, honestly. I gotta change George Hill's number too. I didn't know what his number was when he first came here. Put it up, in. There we go. This is a very boring little podcast I have right here. I'm just talking to myself. This is boring. If anybody actually made it this far, I'm proud of you. But I would not make it 13 minutes listen to just me talking about stuff you probably already know. They'll get more interesting as the podcasts go on. I'm just trying to start something new, see if I can get into this. I want a 3-ball here. Ooh, look at this. Oh, fuck me. I fucked it up. And I got boxed out, whatever the fuck it is. And look at this. Kind of fucked up that shot. Bunny. Buzzer beater. It should have been a 3-pointer, but it's oh well. Alright, got about a minute or so left. Overall, I like the Sixers odds for the 1 seed. Like I said, I don't. The rest of the playoffs is like really hard to figure out right now because like they're all such close races. Oh, one thing I could talk about before this ends is I really think that the NBA playoff play-in is the stupidest thing that Adam Silver has ever done. This is just a scenario. It's not a possibility. Well, okay, that's a lie. It's a possibility, but I really doubt it would actually happen. We could possibly have the 10 seed San Antonio Spurs win 2 games. How the fuck did not go in? And then, but have the Lakers possibly fall to the 7 seed. Just have a bad 2 games and miss the playoffs entirely. And as much as I don't want the Lakers to win this year, like they could get fucked out of the playoffs. They really could. Or even like a team like the Boston Celtics and Miami Heat could fall to the 7 seed, lose 2 games, and they're done. But that's how we gotta end it here. So it's good talking to you guys. See you next podcast.